Artificial intelligence is helping farmers in the West to keep an eye on the level of wildlife on their land. A man from Cheltenham has developed an AI system which identifies individual bird species from recordings of the dawn chorus. Christopher Mace has been to a farm in Somerset to find out more.
Looking at the habitat.
Today is not just another day on the farm at the dairy in Godminster. That's thanks to Chirrup, a system that picks up the sounds of birds and logs them by species to build a picture of who's flying in and who's flying out.
Pretty much like having a real human sitting here 24/7 listening when we tell it to listen. So if you can hear a skylark or a yellowhammer from the trees over there, so can that. I guess the difference being that you might get bored, whereas the robot ecologist doesn't get bored.
The artificial intelligence part of Chirrup is that it learns which birds make which sounds and builds an increasingly detailed database. It means the system becomes more and more capable of assessing what it picks up.
Strangely, the computer isn't really listening to sound, it's looking at a spectrogram, so a picture of the sound. And if we feed enough of those labelled spectrograms in, where we definitely know that is the sound of a skylark, by the end of training period, the computer will have picked up the characteristics of that wave and say that is skylark spectrogram.
A healthy wild bird population is key to a healthy farm. And it isn't just monitoring for the sake of it. Farm manager Pete hopes knowing more about the birds on the farm will give him more information about the security of his crops.
We'll tell you what insects are about. And obviously, we're organic, so we don't use any insecticides or sprays or anything like that. So if we've got those insects and the birds are eating them, they're also eating other bugs that are trying to damage the crops.
AI is having a growing impact on how we farm and can be found everywhere, from tracking trends in data collected from the movements of dairy cattle to keeping a tractor moving in a straight line. Mike Jones helps run pioneering farm engineering projects from a centre in Shepton Mallet. He believes AI is revolutionising productivity in farming.
It is accelerating faster and faster and faster as more technology comes on tap, and it is about learning how to use this technology to the advantage of the environment, the farm business itself, and just to make everything more efficient.
More and more farms are signing up to take part in Chirrup and other AI systems designed for agriculture, so it just goes to show there's always more to farming than meets the eye. Christopher Mace, BBC Points West, Godminster.
AI really is everywhere, isn't it, at the moment?